Spooky season is here. Blinding September light. Halloween just 2 months away. Now's the perfect time to start looking at horror-themed RPG zines. Today's zine we're going to look at is Baywatch by Jayme Antrim and Jesse Ross. A rules-light role-playing game of guarding the shores from eldritch horrors. Baywatch is a tabletop role-playing game about a group of lifeguards and their friends who protect their beach from the monsters trying to take over. It mashes up the campy melodrama of Baywatch with the cosmic horror of the Cthulhu mythos. It says the game takes place in Sunset Hills, California, a beach town where the sunny days are almost as hot as the locals. Unfortunately for the locals, their town happens to be situated near the underwater resting place of various elder gods whose nightmarish dreams draw on monsters and other supernatural forces. Thankfully, the bay and beaches of Sunset Hills are protected by a patrol of lifeguards, willing to battle the monstrous forces that would take over the world. In this game, you play those heroes. So, rad, fun, rules light RPG, perfect for like if you want to do a one shot. It uses a D6 system, and the book is just terrifically filled with random tables for everything. You can randomize your character creation, the role of your character, your perks, your quirks, your names, and then it even has really good random tables for creating the adventure. It's hot. It's the beginning of September, but I've been to the stores. Spooky season is here, so we got to do this. And nothing is spookier than me melting in my office. This is a really cool book. It looks super fun. It's got a great sense of humor, and it seems like it would be perfectly fine for a no prep situation. So if you got a group of friends together, maybe whatever you normally had planned falls through, or maybe this is the plan for the night. But it looks perfectly set up to sort of sit at the table and let's randomize half this stuff. Or if you want to put in some effort beforehand and come up with a cool adventure, it's totally set up for that too. It has a couple of sample adventures in here too as well. But the generators and tables seem really well done, really funny. And yeah, it's sort of a horror comedy vibe, I would say. Why don't we just roll up some of these things just to see what we get? So let's roll up a character. Role is the veteran. You served as lifeguard longer than anyone, and people know they can count on you. You're a hero, a legend, but you might have to prove you still got it. Let's go to the perk. So we're going to roll 2d6. Let's get a green one. So the red is the first die. So we got 2 and a 1. ATV, trademark vehicles. ATV, climbing dunes. ATV, chasing bad guys through the mall. ATV, leaping onto a yacht. ATV. That's perfect. They've also got allies and contacts, trademark items, innate attributes. I thought that said intimate. Special training, magic powers. That's pretty cool. Let's get our quirk. So we've got 6, which is 6 and a 2. Superstitious. I got my 4-leaf clover. Wait a minute. Didn't we see that same black cat a minute ago? Let's roll up my name. Why not? Our veteran is named 15, 1 and 5. Esteban. 3 and 1. Holland. Esteban Holland. That makes sense. Look at these great. Just want to showcase it's really good in the middle of the book, these play example, and it's got this really cool art. The book has terrific art, but it's showing you the dice they rolled, their results. It's very cool. Let's roll up an adventure now. So it's 3 steps. First, we're going to figure out the objective. Roll 2 dice. We got a 4 and a 2. Solve a murder and bring the killer to justice. And they give you an example for each that you get. You don't have to use these, but for this example, cold metal. A famous swimmer is found dead on the beach. The suspects include an ex-coach, an obsessive fan, and their bitter rival. This reminds me of Simon and Simon or Murder, She Wrote or something. Okay, so next we're going to get a location. So we've got that. Solve a murder and bring the killer to justice. And let's get our location. Somewhere in, on, or near. Let's roll our 2 dice. We've got a 2 and a 2. A nightclub. And their example is the Medusa, dimly lit and decorated with stone Grecian statues. This club gets all the almost famous bands. DJ Mirrorball spins on Fridays. And finally, let's see what the complication might be. So we've got our, let's go back real quick. We've got to solve a murder and bring the killer to justice. Our first location here is the nightclub. And then let's get this complication. So 5 and a 5 would be a demonic possession. And their example is sea ants. A seafaring women's club meeting goes horribly wrong when a mass-marketed board game accidentally unleashes a demon. That's awesome. So the 2 sample adventures in here, one's called Yacht Shock. Perfect day at the beach is interrupted by a distress call from the White Ship, a yacht owned by over-the-hill rock star Eric Zan. And the other one is called Skipping Through the Universe. It's all hands on deck when fans of a late-night paranormal call-in radio show begin wandering into the ocean after dark. I want to play this right now. This sounds so good. It also came with these really nice bookmark character sheets. And which I'm always afraid to use these kind of things that are like super nice and shiny, but maybe I will for like a special occasion. And on the back, it's got a rules overview, the sort of the flow of the rules. Very simple. Are not going to be difficult to teach at all. Jayme Antrim and Jesse Ross have made a fantastic beginning of spooky season game that I think everybody should go pick up. Their website makes it look like they still got print copies available or PDFs. This is a terrific zine. I highly recommend it. It's definitely worth the read, even if you can't play it, but get it to the table. It doesn't look difficult to get to the table. It's a nice map at the back of the town. Very cool. It even has this thing, Adventure Twists, which is like, it's almost like the Rory story cubes, where you can roll. It's basically a D66 table, but it's just a bunch of symbols, and then you just sort of interpret them. So this is when you're trying to like vibe out the the adventure, I guess. Let's roll up a side character. Their name, 2 dice. A 1 and a 1. Adam. 1 and a 3. Adam Bryden. Okay. Let's roll up 36 people who need saving. A 4 and a 2. Violet Fleet, a depressed country music star. 36 people who you might meet. So we've got On the Beach in the Night from the Mythos. So On the Beach, we've got a 1 and a 2. An animal trainer. In the Night, a 2 and a 6. We've got a drug dealer, sure. And from the Mythos, we've got a 6 and a 5. That sounds scary. An undertaker. Not too bad. We've got some elder gods. They've got 6 of the big elder gods. We've got Cthulhu, the Great Dreamer, Father Dagon and Mother Hydra, Cosmic Go-Betweens, Hastur, the King in Yellow, Nerathalatotep, the Crawling Chaos. I can sometimes say that name fine, sometimes I cannot. Shub, the Goat of the Woods with 1,000 young, and Yog Sothoth, the Key in the Gate. Let's see, which elder god and their cult would our team be dealing with? 4. Nyarlathotep. And let's quickly roll a monster. We need 4 dice for that. 2 for a descriptor, 1 for its first form, and 1 for its second form. So let's just do this. So we'll do a 6 and a 1, a 2 and a 1. So a 6 and a 1 would be first writhing. That'd be the descriptor. Its first form would be a demon, and its second form would be a beast. So it's a writhing demon beast. And then, let's see, let's go back to 18 beach features and obstacles. We've got a 2 and a 3. Racing dune buggies. We know we love our ATVs and our dune buggies. 18 things that wash ashore. We've got a 1 and a 6. Prehistoric bones. That sounds good. 36 buried treasures. A 1 and a 2. Petrified human hand, each finger ending in a candle. That sounds yummy. And then we've got this map of Sunset Hills, California. It's all keyed up. This is a terrific, fun start to the best holiday season, the spooky season. I'm too hot to do the slow motion runoff. I'm not taking off my shirt. There's no sand in here, but I do have the sweat at the beach. So thanks for watching, everybody, and let me know in the comments below if you have any cool one-shot suggestions for games to play when like you get together with your group and like something comes up and you have to pivot to something else. So I want to hear about some other cool one-shot games people play. Really.